guys, it's me, Miss Norris, and today I'd like to share a fun read aloud with you called Froggy Gets Dressed. If you are ready to get started, I'm ready to share this story with you. Froggy Gets Dressed. This story was written by Jonathan London and illustrated by Frank Remkiewicz in 1992, and I hope you really enjoy it. Froggy Gets Dressed. It was cold. Froggy woke up and looked out the window. "Snow! Snow!" he sang. "I want to play in the snow!" How many of you have felt like that? You woke up one morning and you looked outside and all of a sudden it was covered in snow and all you want to do is go out there and play. "Go back to bed, Froggy," said his mother. "Don't you know? Frogs are supposed to sleep all winter. Wake up when the snow melts." So we just learned something important. Frogs hibernate in the winter. So he's not even supposed to be awake. And his mama is saying, "Go back to bed and wake up when the snow melts." Do you think he's going to listen to his mama? I don't think so either. No, cried Froggy. "I'm awake, awake! I want to go out and play in the snow." So you can see that snow really woke him up. And his mom is giving him eyeballs. But does she look mad? Not really. I think she knows what's coming. So, Froggy put on his socks, zoop, zoop, pulled on his boots, zup, zup, put on his hat, zat, tied on his scarf, zwit, and tugged on his mittens, zum, zum. So you can see he's put on all of his things, socks, boots, scarf, hat, mittens, and flopped outside into the snow. Flop, 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 flop. You can see his big footprints out in the snow. And look how happy he is. And there's some other creatures out there playing too. "Froggy!" called his mother. "What?" yelled Froggy. "Did you forget to put something on?" Froggy looked down. "Oops!" cried Froggy. "I forgot to put on my pants." It's probably not a good place to have no pants outside in the snow. Look how surprised he is. The other kids haven't noticed yet. So he flopped back inside, flop, 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 tugged off his mittens, yank, yank, untied his scarf, took off his hat, pulled off his boots, he left his socks on, and slipped his pants on. Zip! Then he pulled on his boots, zup, zup, put on his hat, zat, tied on his scarf, zwit, tugged on his mittens, zum, zum, and flopped back outside into the snow. Flop, 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 flop. As you can see, he's ready. He has his pants on, and he's getting ready to roll a snowball. Maybe he's going to make a fort, or a snowman, or a snowball fight. "Froggy!" called his mother. "What?" yelled Froggy. "Did you forget to put something on?" Froggy looked down. "Oops," he cried. "I forgot to put on my shirt." "And your coat," added his mother. So he went outside. He has all these scarves and hats and mittens. No shirt, no jacket. He's going to be a cold frog in just a minute. He's just so excited. He flopped back inside, flop, 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 tugged off his mittens, untied his scarf, took off his hat. He left his pants, boots, and socks on, and buttoned up his shirt. Zut, 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 zut. Then he snapped on his coat, snap, put on his hat, zap, tied on his scarf, zwit, tugged on his mittens, zum, zum, and flopped back outside into the snow. Flop, 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 flop. So he's had to take it all back off, except for his pants and his shoes and his socks. And then he had to put it all back on once he had his shirt on. Froggy! Called his mother. What? Yelled Froggy. Did you forget to put something on? Now I wonder what it could be. Let's think. We're going to think like Froggy. Froggy looked down. He had on mittens. Check. He had on his scarf. Check. He had on his coat. Check. He had on his shirt. Check. He had on his pants. Check. He had on his boots. Check. He had on his socks. Check. He reached up. Yup, he had on his hat. What could be missing? I don't know. We're going to have to turn the page so we can find out. Your underwear! His mother laughed. Oops, cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. Now, how does she know he doesn't have his underwear on? But I think now she's just teasing him because look how much she's laughing. Oh, poor Froggy. He's a little embarrassed. Oh, and it looks like maybe that the bunny and the raccoon also heard that because they're laughing a little bit too. I guess if I was outside playing and I heard someone yell, underwear, I would also laugh. He flopped back inside, flop, 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 tugged off his mittens, untied his scarf, unsnapped his coat, unbuttoned his shirt, unzipped his pants, pulled off his boots, took off his socks, he left on his hat, and slipped on his long johns with a zap of elastic. So he had to take it all back off because he wanted to wear these long underwear or long johns. Those keep you extra warm. You think he's going to put it all back on? You think he's had enough yet? I would be tired, especially if I was awake when I was supposed to be sleeping. Then he put on one sock, zoop, pulled on one boot, zup, tugged on one mitten, zum, started to tug on the other, and let it drop, and said, I'm too tired. I don't blame him. He really is tired. It's a lot of work getting out in the snow. And went back to sleep. So you can see Mom smiling like she already knew. Dad never woke up. And there gets Froggy back into bed. You think he's going to sleep with his hat on, or do you think he's waiting until his head touches the pillow? I don't know. Maybe it would be nice to sleep with a hat on. I've never tried it. Good night, Froggy. The end. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you really enjoyed the story Froggy Gets Dressed. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button at the bottom of the page. If you are already a subscriber, thank you so much for your support. It really means a lot to me. If you're not a subscriber yet, hit that subscribe button down here at the bottom of the page, and don't forget to click that bell so that you're notified when there's new content. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.